Moving on, stakeholders in the transport and energy sectors are urging the government to prioritize training skilled labor to manage electric vehicles in the country. They believe that this will facilitate a successful transition from fossil fuels vehicles to EVs. My colleague Daniel Odro-Mensah has more in the following report.
The transition to electric vehicles is gradually gaining momentum, with several charging stations established in various locations, including the Total filling station off Liberation Road in Accra, the Kempinski Hotel Gold Coast City, and another near Snit Hospital in Hosu, among others. Despite this gradual transition, Philip Flesher, an auto-mechanical engineer specializing in electric vehicle repairs, explains the need for government investment in skilled labor training.
Even auto electricians, some of them don't want to work on these cars. When you take there, they wouldn't mind you. And so, yeah, to a degree, like I was saying, everything you can expect from the suspension, anything you can expect from a petrol car, yes. But then when it comes to the motor, the battery pack, it requires some expertise that it's not common in this country.
His comments followed the approval of Ghana's Energy Transition Investment Plan, where the government announced the development of a national electric vehicle policy to create an enabling environment for electric vehicle uptake. The first phase from 2024 to 2026 aims to address challenges to electric vehicle uptake. The second phase from 2027 to 2035 seeks to ensure a successful takeoff with a penetration rate of around 35%. The final phase from 2036 to 2045 will ensure that no new petrol or diesel vehicles are sold or imported into Ghana. The Vehicle and Asset Dealers Union of Ghana also supports the need for government investment in skill training for electric vehicle operation.
One of the main challenges will be the know-how, the capacity of the Ghanaian electronic repairer, electronician, to be able to handle this particular system. Because unlike our combustion vehicles, where we have a lot of mechanics scattered around and we have the know-how, when your vehicle is faulty, they have easy access, to service centers. But this particular EV system needs a well-trained, labor, to be able to operate it.
Frederick Mensah, a transport owner and fleet manager who has been using an electric vehicle for about 2 years, emphasized the need for the government to drastically reduce import duties on electric vehicles.
If the duty is looked at, and it was mentioned some time ago by government, so if it is looked at and it is reduced drastically, it will make a lot of people do the transition from ICE cars to EV very quick, very, very quick.
The Ghana Private Road Transport Union believes the government should prioritize repairing the poor condition of some roads in the country while introducing electric vehicles. Alhaji Abbas Imoro, the Public Relations Officer of GPRTU, stated this.
We have to know the strength of it. We have to know which roads we can use them on, because as you are aware, we have some potholes on some of our major roads in such a way that if you bump in, at times your tire will just burst up. And we have to be aware of these electric vehicles, if they can stand some of these vehicle potholes that I'm talking about.
The Institute of Energy Security highlighted the need for the government to form public partnerships to stimulate the growth of the electric vehicle industry.
We believe that there must be the public-private partnership in place and working. If government engages the private sector has the capacity to introduce some financing in the space and also to support with technical, dimension of what we seek for.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Energy has disclosed that it is currently supervising the adoption of biofuels for vehicles, pending the aggressive rollout of the electric vehicle policy. The Minister of State at the Ministry of Energy is Herbert Krapper.
That we have a biofuel commercialization and industrialization program, which we're supervising at the Ministry of Energy, to say that before we bring in the electric vehicles, we currently still have internal combustion engine vehicles here. We'll transition into biofuels, which are cleaner fuels.
This is one of the charging stations for electric vehicles. Now, stakeholders are calling on government for deeper engagement to ensure a smooth takeoff of the policy. My name is Daniel Joe Mensah, reporting for CNR Business, Accra.